What's going on, everybody? Halo Drama here. Again, finally, with some more Rewind Rumble reaction videos. Sorry I've been on hiatus for a little bit. They've been working us like crazy at my job, upped our hours and whatnot, so I've just been too tired to record, but I finally found some time, got me a little nap in today, and so we're going to do this one. This one is Batman, apparently with prep time, versus Black Panther. You know, the crazy thing is, when I saw this come up, I automatically said Black Panther would beat him, but with prep time, Batman can beat almost anybody. Like this guy, Batman has a way to take out the entire Justice League because he's had time to figure out their skills and what they can do and what their weaknesses are, because that's just what he does. So, yeah, if he has prep time, it's hard to say, but we're going to find out. Let's go.
The Dark Knight of Gotham versus the King of Wakanda. These two faced before years ago on a little series known as Cartoon Fight Club. Such a battle was a gladiator-style fight with no preparation, which you could watch again and relive the moments by clicking the card in the top right.
And they both got hands, so...
Today, these two have a different type of match.
Batman is a fucking
ninja. They have the opportunity to bring forth their best equipment and planning with the use of preparation in this rematch of legends. Today, we find out who is the king of preparation. Today, we rewind Rumble.
This should definitely be a good one.
2 words, people. Prep time. We've covered Batman's basic gear and Batman vs. Tuxedo Mask, but now he gets a chance to do something that every Batman fan loves to see him do. Prepare. Now, there is a popular belief that Batman can do literally anything with prep time. I'm here to explain what exactly he can do with prep and what he does actually have in store in his Batcave. Batman with preparation is a very dangerous opponent, as seen in the Justice League Tower of Babel issue. Batman developed contingency plans that were able to take down each member of the Justice League. Ra's al Ghul stole these plans and used them to beat every single member, from Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and Aquaman. This proves 2 things. 1, if Ra's was skilled enough to use Batman's plans successfully, Batman could have easily done the same. And 2, Batman is smart enough to figure out ways to take out supreme heavy hitters such as Flash, Wonder Woman, and Superman. So not only is he a master of planning ways to defeat foes, he's also a master of last-minute inventing. In the Final Crisis issue, Batman invented a Radion bullet that was fast and strong enough to defeat Darkseid, the same Darkseid who can tank heat vision from Superman and can slap Flash dead in his tracks. Batman has even built an assortment of armored suits, from his Thrasher suit, Dark Knight armor, exoskeleton armor, the Project Beyond armor, and arguably his most powerful, the Hellbat armor. The Hellbat armor was forged in the sun by Superman and gives Batman supreme strength and power. He was able to physically beat Darkseid to a pulp and is on par with Superman in this suit. The only problem with this suit is that he can only wear it for a short amount of time, since it drains his metabolism. If he's in there for too long, his metabolism can run dry, which would kill him. And then, of course, there is the White Lantern Batman. The ring uses white energy supplied by the White Lantern Central Power Battery, which in most cases takes the form of white light. A white power ring is the most powerful type of power rings, which themselves are one of the most powerful weapons in the universe. White power rings have the ability to affect and use fundamental forces of the universe, including gravity, radiation, heat, light, and blasts of a concussive
I know there's different rings, but I'm not different colors and whatnot. I'm not sure what they do.
User's will. Batman is the world's greatest detective for a reason. With enough studying and time, he can either figure out your weakness and battle tendencies, or he can figure out your max level of power and build a suit that can surpass such power. Now, of course, Batman is human, and like all humans, he isn't perfect in his prep, and on rare occasions, his plans can fail. Overall, Batman is the world's greatest detective and a master of preparation.
What? I have spoken!
Now let's cut to the chase here. The best best thing Black Panther can do with preparation would be wielding the Infinity Gauntlet. With the Gauntlet, Black Panther would pretty much have all the same powers as Thanos. And this isn't the MCU Gauntlet that emits gamma radiation, so it's not like one snap would kill Panther like what happened to the guy that we love 3000. So let's talk about Panther's history with the Gauntlet, shall we? The Sorcerer Supreme left behind a recorded message.
Is he gonna have the Gauntlet in the fight though?
Compatriots on how to defeat Dr.
That's the thing. This dude talks about a lot of what-if scenarios that he never shows.
Granted Black Panther a fully constructed Infinity Gauntlet. Of course, the Infinity Gauntlet can only work in the universe that it was formed in. Since Battleworld is a patchwork planet composed of many alternate worlds, Panther's Gauntlet would only work in a very specific location. But as Strange's message revealed, he convinced Doom to build his castle on the exact spot where the Gauntlet would be effective. This allowed Panther to go all out and get the job done. Now, Gauntlet or not, Panther has some pretty cool suits that can put him on another level. There, of course, is the mighty Wakanda Hulkbuster. The Wakanda Hulkbuster is a Hulkbuster armor created by Black Panther to take down the new Hulk, Amadeus Cho. Amadeus is an extraordinary genius. He's considered to be the 7th smartest person on Marvel Earth. Black Panther is the 8th smartest, and this Hulk has a hypermind capable of performing a massive amount of simultaneous calculations. He also has solar system level attack potency and durability via scaling. The Wakanda Hulkbuster was able to defeat him. Much like Iron Man's Hulkbuster armor, the Wakanda Hulkbuster can easily allow Black Panther to lift over 100 tons, have a large boost in stamina, and grant Black Panther rocket-based flight and transportation. Black Panther will also have access to his satellites for aerial strikes and location pinpointing. Overall, Black Panther is the 8th smartest man and King of Wakanda for a reason. Give him prep time and he can obtain the Infinity Stones, set up Hulkbuster armor, and have full access to his country's weaponry. And now it's time we set ourselves a circumstance.
Oh, with a year of prep time?
1 year of preparation, and in doing so, the battle can take place anywhere in the multiverse. There is one major rule, however. Both parties can only prepare in their home universes, which means we won't factor any possibilities of Batman getting the Infinity Stones or Black Panther getting any Green Lantern rings. As always, the animation is
fair, I guess.
simulation, and as soon as that circumstance bar is loaded, it's time to rewind rumble.
Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, I really don't know which way to lean on this one, but we'll see what happens.
You're finished.
The Black Panther cannot be defeated. Be on your guard.
Ready? Rumble!
I knew it was going to be more just like a fist fight. Yeah, they're definitely getting it in.
Wasting my time. It's time to start.
Getting it. Still don't know which way to lean on it, but
Well, I'm taking you down too.
I am a king, you know.
yeah, I'm not 100% sure about T'Challa, but Batman has too many fighting styles.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Scared yet?
Raging Demon? God damn!
Eat this.
Oh shit!
Maybe another time.
So much for Batman's rule about not killing people. That was nice.
Hopefully you...
Okay, yeah, I don't need to hear you talk. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, like I said, I knew they both had hands, so I knew they was gonna squab. But Batman with prep time. That's what he does.
Now, of course, the animation was not a simulation, so don't let what happens in the sprite battle reflect on how these two would fight with preparation intact. This would be a
I thought he was going to say how they would fight in real life.
Down the stats of the Wakanda Hulkbuster versus the Hellbat armor, and the Haxes of White Lantern Batman versus Infinity Gauntlet Black Panther. And then we'll break down ultimately why Batman wins.
How about you just break down why he won? What difference does it make about these suits? They didn't use the suits in the fight.
Armor, the Hellbat suit takes nearly all categories. The Wakanda Hulkbuster has not proven that it can go toe-to-toe with the strongest Hulks. It hasn't even defeated Bruce Banner. It did, however, scale to Amadeus. This would give the Wakanda Hulkbuster solar system level durability, striking strength, attack potency, and massively hypersonic combat and reaction speed, but only high hypersonic travel speed. Now, if the stats of both armors were close, the Wakanda Hulkbuster would end up winning, since the Hellbat armor drains Bruce Wayne's metabolism and weakens him over time, whereas the Hulkbuster does no damage to T'Challa's body. However, the discrepancy between two suits are so wide, Bruce wouldn't need to worry about a long-term degeneration process, as his stats blow the Hulkbuster out of the water. This is a Hulkbuster, not a Batbuster. The Hellbat has universal levels
That was
of
corny as
durability,
fuck.
striking strength, and attack potency, as they can scale to Darkseid. It also has MFTL,
Darkseid is strong as fuck,
reaction
I'll give you
speed,
that.
and FTL combat speeds and travel speeds. The Hellbat suit would speed blitz and one-shot the Wakanda Hulkbuster armor. And before anyone argues that with prep, that the Hulkbuster armor can be fine-tuned, if T'Challa was smart enough to build a stronger suit, he would have done so before. We have proof that Batman can build universal-level tech. T'Challa, while extremely smart as the 8th smartest person on Earth, has not shown that he is smart enough or on the same level of ingenuity as, say, Tony Stark, who has built universal armor before, depending on the incarnation. And now for the real debate. White Lantern Batman versus Infinity Gauntlet Panther.
No, that's not the real debate for me.
Both characters are universal level threats with omnipresent type speeds. Many are familiar with the abilities of the Infinity Gauntlet, but do not underestimate the power of the White Lantern Ring. Wielding and mastering the Green Ring is something only a select few can do, but a White Ring is even more rare and powerful. The White Lantern Corps Power Ring channels the power of the White Light, the combined power of the 7 light-based corps. This means by default it is more powerful than any green ring. The white light is also known as the light of creation, which was a force created eons ago, presumably at the birth of life in the universe. The white light is composed of the 7 lives of emotion: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. The white light was presumably created along with the sentient light, as the Guardians noted that sentient life invertedly created the ultimate power through their emotions. The white ring allows for mind alteration, wormholes and special warps, time travel, time freezing, invisibility, phasing, pocket dimensions, thought relay, and energy absorption. The Infinity Gauntlet could very easily counter all of these abilities with the same abilities of its own. The problem is the White Lantern Ring can work in any universe. The Gauntlet, especially Black Panther's Gauntlet, can only work in the 616 Marvel universe. White Lantern Batman
that makes
could
sense.
use the special warp abilities granted by the White Lantern to ensure that the battle never takes place in said Marvel universe, or to remove Black Panther from the Marvel universe. Infinity Gauntlet Black Panther can warp White Lantern Batman out of the Marvel Universe, but he won't be able to warp him back in. He can also take himself out of the Marvel Universe, but as soon as he leaves, he will be powerless Gauntlet-wise. His reality warping now only becomes limited to one universe. As soon as that is done with, and the battle takes place elsewhere, the winner of this Rumble will be Batman. On the next...
I'll stop you right there because I don't want to know who's next. But like I said, yeah, that was pretty slick. And he said pretty much the same thing that I said. Batman with prep time could pretty much beat anybody. Almost. I'm sure there's some people out there that have still mobbed him. He said some of his plans have failed before, but like I said, I'm not a comic book reader. I just go off what I hear people say, stuff that I read, stuff that I see on YouTube, and my best friend is a comic book advocate, so I've been hearing this stuff for years. You know, random bits and pieces here and there, and I just piece it all together. But, like I said, yeah, that was pretty slick. Like I said, I didn't know which way to go, because I didn't know anything about Black Panther with prep time. I didn't know anything about his suits, which never even played a factor in this fight, so I don't know why this dude always brings up stuff that don't play factors in the fight that we saw. Like, if you're going to throw in those factors, then make those factors part of the fight. Other than that, I don't even know why you're bringing that up. But, in any event, on to the next time when I have time. So until then, peace.